lovelies, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Kia Rose, founder of Creative Color Wigs, and I hope y'all missed me because I missed y'all. I just wanted to let y'all know that I'm back, okay? I'm back. I feel like I'm looking a little bald right now, but I promise I'm not. I got these slick backs in with the bun in the back, and it's getting a little old. I'm gonna take it out next week or whatever. But basically in today's video, we're gonna be doing a frontal wig reconstruction. So if you don't know what a reconstruction is, it's like when you change the lace on your wig. So you put a new frontal on or you put a new closure on. It also could be like a resizing of your wig. That can also be considered like a reconstruction. But I just wanted to let you guys know that I do frontal wig reconstructions as well as closure wig reconstructions. They can be booked online. I'll provide the link in the description. And yes, I do work with everybody in the US. So if you're located in the United States, yes, I can do a wig service for you. You would just have to ship your wig to my PO box. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Okay, y'all, so this is the wig that I'm gonna be working with today. It's actually a wig that I've made before in the past, and it's in great condition other than the fact that the frontal is very holy. So we're gonna fix that by just detaching the frontal from the wig and throwing that frontal right in the garbage where it belongs. I'm basically taking a seam ripper, that's what that little thing is called, and I'm just cutting the thread that attaches the frontal to the wig, and this is what it looks like once I have finished detaching that completely. So that is the wig, and this is the crusty, dusty frontal that I will be throwing in the garbage. So the hair company that I'll be working with today is FalaFala. It's an Amazon brand, and I was a little skeptical, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, because I'm like, Amazon, I don't know if the quality is gonna be there, but I can say that I was not disappointed with this hair. So I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about this hair. They did send me a 16-inch 13x4 HD frontal. And when I took the hair out of the package and I felt the hair and everything, I was like, okay, this hair is soft and, you know, it looks good. So I did notice that this hair is 100% human Remy hair. So yes, that means that this hair has been chemically processed in order to achieve this look that it has right now, okay? So I did notice that when I ran my hands through the hair, it didn't snag or pull or anything like that, which is great. And the frontal was very big and wide, which I liked. I also liked that the hairline was very natural looking straight out of the package. I mean, I'm still gonna pluck it, but to start off with a good base is honestly a great thing. On top of that, the knots on the frontal are very small, which is a great thing because this means that when we bleach these knots, they're gonna look pretty much invisible on the skin. So what I'm doing right now is I'm applying my bleach mixture onto the knots because, you know, we gotta bleach those knots. We can't leave them black how they were looking in the previous clip. We gotta make it look natural. And this is what it's looking like after the knots have been covered in bleach. So I'm gonna let that sit for like an hour. So this is what the knots look like after they have been bleached, and y'all, it's definitely giving scalp, and I really do love the way that this hair bleached. So now I can move on to coloring the frontal, and I'm gonna be adding in highlights. I'm using the easy method to do this because I don't have time to sit here and feather out each highlight one by one, so I'm just gonna do it the easy way that I know how. So now I'm removing the foils from the hair after about like 45 minutes. And I feel like this hair bleached pretty well. It bleached to like the number 27. And for hair that is normally like Remy or somewhat processed, they bleach for the most part to this color. They don't go any lighter. But this was okay because this was all I needed in order to achieve the look that I was going for. So I am going to be going in with my L'Oreal High Color Violet and the color Red Violet to do my second coloring process. And I'm just using my color key in order to help me get, basically to help me get all of the dye out of that bottle or tube. I'm going in with my cream developer, and I'm just going to be mixing that all around to, you know, fully distribute everything, get all the clumps out or whatever, and then I'll be ready to apply this dye onto the hair. So this is what the color looks like after I've mixed it all together. And now I'm just going to be applying that dye all over the hair in order to change those highlights from blonde to red violet. This is what the hair looks like after the dye has been sitting on it for like 30 minutes. And I'm going to rinse that out in a few. But first, let's look at the rest of the wig. So I went in and I pinned the wig down onto my canvas head. So once I pinned the wig down and I washed the frontal out and I let it dry and everything, I'm now going in to pin the frontal down onto the canvas head as well. And once I get that in the right placement, I'm going to go ahead and reattach the frontal to the wig. So sometimes when I do wig reconstructions, I get a little bit skeptical of the hair that my client sends me, because sometimes my clients are not aware of a good quality frontal versus a bad quality frontal. Using this hair company, I would definitely recommend if you want to get something that's affordable and also something that's of good quality and, you know, will not make your wig look wiggy or anything like that, because we all know that the frontal is the most important part of your hair, because that's the part that people see. That's the part that needs to be melted and look like scalp and, like, you know, real skin and everything like that. So you don't want to get a bad quality frontal and your wig looks wiggy and it just doesn't look right. But if you want to go for a more vibrant color, I wouldn't recommend this frontal or this hair for that purpose, because like I said, this hair does have its limits when it comes to bleaching and everything like that. But I did notice some slight shedding as I was working with this hair, but nothing that was too major. I have finally finished sewing the frontal onto the rest of the wig, and now I'm going ahead and I'm styling the wig. I'm gonna put some pin curls in here because, I mean, who doesn't love pin curls? Like, let's be serious. I'm putting my pin curls in, and I did realize that with this hair, you can use heat, but you don't want to use extreme heat. Like, you don't want to go over 450 degrees because I feel like the hair does burn just a little bit. So I would say use 450 degrees or lower. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how I would rate this frontal, in terms of the HD lace and how thin the lace is, I would give it a 7.5 out of 10. In terms of how well the knots bleached, how well I was able to pluck the hairline, I would rate it a 9 out of 10. In terms of the wig's ability to take color, I would rate it a 7 out of 10. And in terms of the frontal's ability to be styled, to hold a curl and everything like that, I would rate an 8 out of 10. Overall, I rate this frontal an 8 out of 10. So I think that this is a pretty good buy for the girlies. So I would definitely look into this hair company if I were you guys. So this is what the hair looks like with all of the curls pinned up. It looks so pretty, and I'm gonna take these curls down to show you guys what we're working with. This is what the wig looks like on my mannequin, and y'all, it's definitely giving what it's supposed to give. And my client no longer has to worry about that holy frontal, okay? So I'm just gonna comb the curls out. And y'all, I really love the outcome of this wig. Shout out to FalaFala for sponsoring this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I love you guys. Mwah!
Talk at the time, so let's chat for a minute. I move around in the back of the building. I wasn't running, ain't pay me no visit. Asked for the pen she gave me the digits. How many pounds can you move in a minute? I was a child when I was told to go get it. Niggas beef out, they'll be jacking, they pivot. I'm in and out, I gotta move with the quick. Go through the merch, I ain't paying reverse. Gotta